Welcome back. I said I was going to show us something interesting and something motivating. If nothing motivates you, I think this should actually motivate you. It should keep you going. It should keep you going. But if this one does not motivate you, then probably this course, this career is not for you. All right. So quickly, the question is, what do I stand to gain by being a front-end web developer? How much can I earn? And then, like I said in the previous video, first of all, ensure that you're not employed. When you are finally employed full time, ensure that you're not employed by a local country company. I'm not trying to say that local companies are bad, but there is currency advantage. They're actually paying fine to the best of their capacity. For instance, a company in Nigeria can pay you maybe 100,000 naira around average developer to work for them per month. But then you can't compare that with working with a foreign company. Now, this is indeed.com. You can always search this on this site by yourself, indeed.com. So search what career you love, front end developer, stay and where United States. I put it in here, and can you see the salary range? And trust me, in every advert I've seen, it is actually genuine. It's always this range. It is really always this range. They are actually big. That excluding bigger companies, you can see bigger companies. The Amazon will probably pay about $11,000 per month. That is an average. We have someone low. This Tata Consultancy Services pays this per month. Meta, we should be familiar with Meta. Meta are the ones that develop Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Thread. Look at they pay almost $12,000 per month. New Relic, I've not heard of that before, but on an average, this is what you expect per month. And you should understand that the salary range increases by your level of experience. So yeah, the lowest, you could be paid as a front-end web developer dollars per month. Take note of this. This is just per month. When you convert that to your local currency, whatever country you're from, especially if you're from Africa, West Africa, Nigeria, when you convert this kind of salary, this is the least, you should probably expect. When you convert this, I think that they probably updated it because recently it used to be, before now, it used to be $3,500. But I was surprised to see $4,800. But imagine this is the least you get, and then the more experience you become, your salary range in some time after a few years of experience, you begin to earn close to $8,000 per month. And then one day, after quite some years of working on the job and experience, you begin to earn about $12,000 per month. And even the least here, this 4,800 per month, $4,800 per month. In my currency, for instance, it is almost 4 million naira. It's over 3 million, over 3.5 million naira. So I think it's essential for you to see this part. And the good part of this career is that you can work from home. There are so many remote jobs, so many remote jobs. If I open my LinkedIn profile to you, I get notifications, job notifications, and many of them are remote. You can actually work on site if you are in that location. Maybe if you are in maybe UK, you are in US, you are in Canada, you get on site jobs. That is, you have to go to the office, resume there. But it's always, the fun part for me is, in this remote jobs when I can be here in Africa and working with a Canadian company, a US company, or a UK company, and you get paid cool cash per month. And in case you're out wondering, just in case you don't know, as a web developer, the average working hour of a web developer per day is 8 hours. So if you are probably the lazy type, you probably want to this car is not for you, or you probably need to step up your game. You should probably already get used to working with a laptop for minimum 8 hours per day. In fact, learn to start practicing for as much as 8 hours per day, because getting a job that will pay you this much, to whom much is also given, much is expected. So if you're going to be paid something as good as this, well, you should expect that you're going to also deliver some good service. And you should understand something, like I said in the previous video, you will not just you will not you will not just get this job because you probably watch some videos. When you apply for an interview, when you are done learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, when you are done learning everything you want to learn and you want to apply for a job, you will not be given a job because you have certificates. You will not be given a job because you watched hundreds of tutorial videos. No, They might not even ask you for your certificate initially. Well, good for you. You probably have a resume attached to it, but trust me, notwithstanding, they don't care about what you attach to your resume. They are more concerned about what you can offer, what you have to offer. So ensure that you really learn this properly and know what you are doing. Don't just pack, don't think you can pack a series of certificates or videos and think you can get a job. No, they will give you questions, they will give you practical, challenges to solve with coding. People, they want to know what you can do, what you have to offer. So let this be a source of encouragement. It's a promising job, you know. You can imagine the kind of life you're going to live as a developer, working from home and earning something as good as this. But then the point is this: I want you to also know, because we bring in this course for free. A lot of people don't really get to, they should I say, they get to abuse it. They feel like, well, it's nothing. So I took my time to just show us, if you want to enroll for this course properly, I mean on some major sites, such as I have two sites here. I have udemy.com and I have coursera.com. Udemy courses are even quite cheaper. They are quite cheaper. If you want to enroll for this course on their site, what we are giving to you for free, I'm just going to show you what is the price range to get this HTML course, just HTML course alone. I'm going to show you the price range now. It's loading. All right, loaded. So, I mean, there are so many courses, there are so many people teaching the course on this site. We have so many instructors there, but I just clicked, one at random. Now you can see, so just this HTML course alone, just HTML that we are teaching for free right now, the price if we were to get it is nine. This is the Udemy price. And the part you should understand that if you are a Nigerian, this is showing Naira because of my location. I guess the it's coded to bring the currency per location. So in my location, we spend Naira. These are currency. And it's showing almost 20,000 Naira. But I would like to disappoint you that even if you're a Nigerian, 20,000 Naira will not buy this course. Because number one, from my experience, my first course was actually bought on this site. And it was a complete, not only HTML, it was a complete front end and back end course. And of course, currently we are talking about front end. HTML is the foundational course for front end before CSS, before JavaScript, and before React. So for this particular instructor now, this is 20,000. The interesting part is they don't accept Nigerian cards. They accept dollar cards. So when you try to put a dollar card to pay for this course, the equivalence, this price has been written here far back as when $1 was probably still 500 naira or 600 naira. And currently, the price of a dollar has increased, has gone really, really high, has appreciated in value in relating to the Nigerian naira. So this price was put there far back when dollar was probably 500 or 600 naira per dollar. Now, if you try to put this, they will request for a dollar card. The amount they are going to debit from the dollar card, by the time you convert it to Nigerian naira, I can bet you that it will be nothing less than 25,000 naira. So I just had to just show us this so that you can appreciate and don't take it for granted. Don't feel like, don't abuse it. It's something what we're bringing to you for free now is something of value. And of course, like I showed us here, it is something that can earn you real value, that can make you yourself valuable, because I mean, money in the pocket, money in the bank account actually adds value to our lives naturally. So this is it. And for I search on the same site for a CSS course. Like I said, after this HTML5, the next course that you need to take if you want to become a front-end web developer is CSS. And I said, if you but when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. If you're interested, well, it's your choice. You will pay for the course. But of course, the good part is we will not be charging, in fact, we'll not be charging anything close to it. We'll not be charging this much at all. Maybe just a percent, maybe just 15% of this might be just what I would charge by then. Now, this one is about 30,000 naira. If you have to pay with a dollar card, what they might debit you something close to $40, and then that in Nigerian naira is already going close to 40,000 naira. So this on this site, on Coursera site, they even have their courses here are all expensive. Every course on this site, Coursera, is $50, averagely $50, and they have different instructors. They have bigger universities, bigger institutions in the United States, from India, UK. I mean, almost the biggest institutions you can think of. They all have their courses here. This is from University of Michigan in the United States of America. You can see they also offer the course Introduction to CSS. Now, eventually you want to buy a CSS course from this, you want to enroll in their CSS course. You can see 14, 50, let's just say approximately $50 per month. But of course, I mean, I believe if you pay for this, you probably should complete the course in 1 month and get your certificate. But if you don't complete it in 1 month, maybe you probably busy, the nature of your job, it simply means you would have to you have to pay another $50 the following month. But for me, I believe you can actually take a course in 1 month on Coursera. So this is the price. Any course, even HTML course on Coursera, they are all $50. On Udemy, it's probably a little cheaper. But I just have to show us this so that you can know the value of this training, and then you know how much it is really worth out there. And for this HTML that we're bringing for free, it's something I will adjure you to take seriously. All right, thank you. See you in the next video.